Hey, I'm Julian,
I'm Mona.
And I'm Caroline.
and we're students from The Hague University. Today, we'd like to talk to you about codes of ethics. So, what will we be learning about?
Well, firstly, the definitions of ethics and why we need business ethics. Next, we'll be looking at the different types of ethics. We'll discuss the history of business ethics. Then, lastly, we'll be looking at some examples of ethical companies. So, Mona, could you start with the definitions?
Yes, the overall meaning of ethics can be understood as the discipline dealing with what is good and bad, combined with moral duty and obligation. But the definition we will be using today is about business ethics. Business ethics can be described as an applied form of ethics that addresses principles and problems which arise while doing business. It can refer to the action of whole organizations and to that of groups of individuals. So why do we need ethics?
Well, there are times when the right and wrong decisions or actions are obvious, but in times when the outcome is less clear or not clear at all, ethics help us to navigate in deciding what is morally right or wrong.
Then why do we need ethics in business?
In business, we need codes of ethics to make sure the company can have sustainable long-term growth. It's also important in making sure costs and risks are minimized as much as possible. We need to make sure that we keep hold of the limited resources we have to look after both ourselves and the planet. But how did business ethics start?
After World War II and during the Cold War, a shift in society occurred. During the 1960s, people started to become aware of changes concerning the environment and the social system itself, especially in the United States, where the economy was booming and new corporations emerged on a daily basis. Eventually, companies started to notice the dangers of what they were doing. More and more firms began taking social responsibility, and soon after, in the 1980s, the Society for Business Ethics emerged.
Did you know there are different types of ethics? Consequentialist ethics is about whether an action will have positive or negative consequences. Deontological ethics are about the values we have based on our everyday life. And virtue ethics are about our moral intentions when we do things.
Apple, for example, is committed to ensuring the highest standards of social responsibility wherever their products are made. They insist that their suppliers provide safe working conditions, treat workers with dignity and respect, and use environmentally responsible manufacturing processes. Or if we look at Starbucks, they buy, sell, and use environmentally friendly products. So if you bring your own cup to the store, you can get a discount by helping to save the environment. You can feel good knowing you're doing your part for the planet.
So if we try, we can all be ethical heroes.
Thanks for watching!
Created using Powtoon.